Ladies and gents, thanks for clicking on the video. So today we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 wild camping essentials for under £30. Let's go. Okay, so the Dave Outdoors top 5 wild camping essentials for under £30 are, let's get stuck in straight at number 1. So number 1 for me then, it has to be Tenacious Tape. Tenacious Tape is a repairing tape that you will take with you, whether it be in your possibles bag or just floating around anywhere in your rucksack. Now I'm quite glad that I carry Tenacious Tape with me. It's a very strong, durable repair tape. And what happened on one wild camp before my YouTube days, it was in my North Face Goose Down sleeping bag that you've probably seen in a couple of videos. I caught it. Yeah, there was a little slice right in the top, and luckily I had this with me. I was able to repair it, and it's still to this day, it's held up absolutely perfect. There's no down come out, there's no further rips anywhere else. It's just been fantastic. So this has been a really good bit of kit that I always carry with me. It comes in at around £8 at Go Outdoors. Now the one from Go Outdoors doesn't come in this little red container. If you want the little red container to keep it in, on Amazon I've seen them, they're around £13, which is quite an excessive amount. But you don't really need the red tubing. All you can do is just roll up your Tenacious Tape if you get the one that's a lot cheaper, and just put a lacky band around it. So yeah, that is my number 1 top wild camping purchase that you will need to keep, especially take with you on any long distance multi-day hikes or even a one-night camp, because the last thing you want, if you've got a ripped tent, ripped air mat, it's gone down on you in the night. There was a joke in there, but I've had to cut it out. You will need some of this to repair it. So there you go. That's number 1, Tenacious Tape. Get yourself some. Now, number 2 on the list certainly has got to be my Sawyer water filter. Now, I don't really go anywhere without my Sawyer squeeze. Now, you might be thinking, well, the title of this is under £30, and that is well over £30. I think these come in at around the £40 mark. But if you're new to wild camping, or in fact, the majority of people probably carry a Sawyer Mini anyway, and we all know that they are around the £30 mark. I've seen one on Amazon and that comes in at around £29, 29 I think it was, if memory serves me right. The reason I got the Sawyer Squeeze is because the flow rate on it is a little bit better than the Sawyer Mini. If you're in no rush, then you don't need to purchase the Sawyer Squeeze. The Sawyer water filter was a handy piece of kit for me, especially on the Heart of Wales line trail, when we were searching for water and all we found was just this stagnant little still pool. Now, we were a little bit reluctant to drink it. So inside of the Sawyer filter then they have hollow fibre strands, and they do say it filters 99.9% of bacteria. So there you go, number 2 on the list, Sawyer water filter, under £30. Make sure you have one. So coming in at number 3 then is most certainly something, especially if you're doing an overnighter, you'll most certainly need. And that is a power bank. This is the Anker Power Core, and it comes in at $22.99, and this is for the 10,000 milliamp hour. Now, I use my phone for tracking, so when I'm out on a hike, I use my View Ranger, and I also track my route as well, so I can upload it onto my View Ranger as well. That does take a little bit of my battery as well, especially when it's a long day hiking, and we can certainly establish if we've been walking from early morning all the way through till 6 at night, I need to charge my phone up. This I can get about 2.5 charges off my Huawei P30 Pro. There are other power banks out there which I certainly don't trust, I must admit. I've bought a couple of these solar panelled ones off Amazon. They were only around the £9–10 mark. Thought I'd give them a chance. No good. It drained a lot quicker than the 10,000 milliamp hour. So yeah, if I can, I will always stick with Anker. It's a very good little product. It's got 2 USBs. and it's also got its charging port as well. It's also got smart charge technology as well built in. So coming in at number 4 in my list then, dry bags. Can never have enough of them. I don't really care what people say. To me, a dry bag is an essential bit of kit that you'll need, especially if you're with me. We all know what it's like for me, the weather when I'm out hiking or wild camping. Yeah, it rains, doesn't it? They never say it rains, it pours actually. That's more of a true likeness. So, to protect your kit, it will be important that you purchase some dry bags, whether it be the larger dry bag. This is a 40-litre one, and this is what I keep my, so I put this inside my rucksack, and then all my gear I'll put inside. So with this, there will be my sleeping bag, my dry clothes, my sleep mat, my pillow. Anything I don't want to get wet, I will keep within the dry bag. My little habit as well, I do have little dry bags as well. I tend to put little bits of sections of gear in separate dry bags as well, just for that extra bit of protection. Now, some people might say that's OTT, but it's just a personal preference to me. It works for me, and you've probably got your way what works for you as well. I tend to have a mixture of Caramel and Osprey. Osprey ones I seem to prefer, but I do feel that the Caramel ones are quite a lot more stronger and a bit more durable as well. So, tit for tat, depends which ones you want. Personal preference, yet again. And they range again from around the £7 mark, and they can range up to a ridiculous amount of money. But always ensure that you stick to your budget and you always purchase what you feel comfortable with. So there we go then, dry sacks. They come in at number 4 as part of my essential items for wild camping. So coming in at number 5 as part of my essential gear, it's got to be no other than this micro towel. So this micro towel is probably one of the cheapest purchases I've made. It's about £1.99 from Go Outdoors. It comes in a lovely little stuff sack, netting, so it's breathable, and you just pull the Velcro tab, and then you can just pull it all out. So you can separate the microfiber towel from the casing. Now this I've used as a washing up towel, so if I've washed any of my cups, I've always managed to get the residue of water out with this. The most important thing I've used for it, especially in the Hilleberg and the Lanshan, is wiping the inside of the tent down for condensation. Another thing I've used another one for in the past as well, which is put in the bin. If you're out on a hot day and you're hiking, you can use it to wipe the sweat away from you. It's not going to be pleasant having your sweat all embedded into this, but again, it's a good bit of kit. It's cheap. It's around £2 from Go Outdoors, and in my opinion, it's certainly an essential bit of kit. So there we go. I'll try that again. So there we go. That's the Dave Outdoors top 5 wild camping essentials for under £30. If you've got any other suggestions, what you take as wild camping suggestions, just leave us a comment. I'm always on the lookout for buying new gear as well, whether it be cheap, budget, or even to look at the premium brands as well. But yeah, certainly leave a comment down in the comments section and let us know what you feel are essential that you take when you're out for a day's hike and a wild camp. And I'll see you on another lockdown adventure with me, Dave Outdoors. That right up. See you later.